Why is Israel feeling the need to defend the Druze community in Syria? What's behind this?
Okay, so thank you for having me, first of all. It's an honor for me. And I would like to dispel some of the conspiracy theories saying that Israel has an interest basically in dividing Syria. That is completely untrue. On the contrary, why anyway, as you ask, do we have an interest in the Druze of Syria? First and foremost, we have a very amazing minority in Israel, a Druze minority, largely in the north of the country, all of them very loyal citizens and civilians of Israel, most of whom serve in the IDF, and some of them have fallen even in the war since October 7. This is like a brotherhood between Jewish Israeli civilians and Druze Israeli civilians. And many of the people in Suweida are in fact family members of those Druze in the north of Israel. So it is expected by our own civilians, our own citizens, that the Israeli IDF would protect their family members from literally slaughter. And what we experienced in October 7th, which is similar to what had happened actually in Suweida. That's number one. Number two, there was a ceasefire agreement between the Israeli authorities and the Syrian authorities, overlooked by the United States, stating and having been promised that there would not be going down by the troops or by Syrian officials southwards to Damascus. In other words, towards the area, in fact, where those Druze are, because Israel sees it as a kind of a buffer zone temporarily because of what had happened, because of security reasons, because of its fear of Daesh or very extreme forces, in fact, coming closer to the Israeli border. And that was simply broken. In other words, there were troops coming in as opposed to what was agreed upon with Israel towards that area. So those are the two main reasons why Israel was even interested in this whole happening. Not to mention the fact that this is an ethical issue. And I'm quite surprised that the entire world was not on its feet when girls and women were raped, massacred, burnt, and killed simply for being Druze.